Hello guys, Merry Christmas, your boy Maker G on Knowledge and Life. Today on Knowledge and Life, we just want to talk about Christmas celebration. Look at how everywhere is booming. They say there's no money in the country, my guy, but people, they travel, people are paying 25,000, 30,000 and more on road transportation and spending 2 days on the road just to go about, see their people and jollificate with their family and all of that. I mean, Christmas season is impeccable, as in it is unusual compared to any other season all through the year. I mean, in Europe and America, you have snows all over the place. Right here in Nigeria, we have Harmattan, the dry skin and the dusty. At least it's not raining every day and disturbing people, and people enjoy a bit of coolness at night because of the Harmattan. And people, like I said, are influxing the country from all parts of the world. A few days ago, I was in the immigration office and I saw a whole lot of accents up in there. I saw British accents, I saw American accent everywhere, and in the shopping malls and everywhere, you're seeing people with different skin colors and different languages all over the place. These are all the things that Christmas brings. But now you may want to ask, what is so special about Christmas? What do we celebrate about Christmas? Many times I'm sure you have heard that the reason for the season is Christ. Christmas, the Mass of Christ. And then when we talk about Jesus Christ, a lot of people have heard this several times, and today they don't even know, they don't even just want to hear that name anymore because they seem kind of saturated with hearing Jesus Christ, and the gospel and the Bible and the hellfire and the heaven and the judgment day and all of that. Well, here right now to talk to you, I am not a preacher, and also I am not a motivational speaker. But I'm a free thinker, and I think through things, and I just want to put my own voice in it, but I'm a stakeholder in this thing called life. My opinion matters, and I believe your own opinion also matters, so tell us what you think about this in a comment section, like, follow, and let's share some more wisdom together. Now let's talk about Christmas, and then let's talk about the person of Christ. What makes Christ special? The problem with us human, especially here in Africa, where I'm from, the problem with we human is that we rarely want to follow, rather we want to lead. Everybody want to be the leader, everybody want to be the guy in charge, you know what I mean? And then just people follow. And most people who just follow you, they follow you because they don't have any other option in the bag. That's why they follow who they follow. Otherwise, everybody will just be there like in the jungle where the lion is after the hippo and the hippo is after the lion and the buffalo is after the hyenas and all of that. And there's chaos everywhere. That is just some of the things we're seeing in our world today, that wars, disasters, poverty, everywhere. But there seems to be a little bit of solace in all of this. What is that solace? The solace is Christ. That is the only thing that will give you a little bit of hope, a little bit of succor. There's something better after all of this. Now, personally for me, I read a lot of books about religion. I read a lot of philosophies, just trying to find knowledge, because you need to get knowledge to be a good thinker. And I've thought about it, and I said, Christ is different. He's unarguably the greatest human that ever existed. Because of some of this point I'm just going to raise. Christ was not considered one of the richest people during his time in Israel, but definitely Christ was also not considered one of the poorest. As a matter of fact, he was not rich and he was not poor. Turn the table around. He was very rich because he had very rich friends. As a matter of fact, he was buried in the tomb of a rich man. He fed 5,000 people. Even though you will say it's with 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Maybe you should try it. Jesus was so classy, yet so low. He was so simple, yet so sophisticated. He was so rich, yet so poor. He was so religious, yet so social. As a matter of fact, he lived a perfect life. It's not just about walking on water, speaking to winds, turning water into wine and all of that. Jesus was definitely not one of the most experienced scholars or most renowned scholars at his time. Even the greatest scholars of our time are still struggling with some of the views Christ held. Like when they brought the woman who's committed adultery to him to be stoned, and they asked him, what do you say? Over 2,000 years ago, what do you think a rabbi would say? Like they called him. I think Christ is the reason for the season, and I think Christmas is a season to share, a season to love one another, a season to reflect on our lives, and then end well and then start the new year. Everything we see around us probably showing us a sign. You know, God chose Christmas Day, 25th December, as a day for him to be celebrated. Probably through humans, through Catholics, through the kings, the Roman kings then. But that's how God works. He works through people. And he chose the best time for himself. Do you see, after Christmas, what you have next, after Christmas celebration, the next holiday is the New Year Day. So, I mean, that's God to be telling you something. That, as he said, he is the Alpha and the Omega. The Alpha and the Omega. That means he started it, he's going to end it. If it's going to take eternity for God to prove that he is a true ruler of this universe, he's in for it. And if you ask me, I think if the devil is as smart as most people who probably think he's the smartest, by now he would have thrown in the towel and tell God, I give up, please give me mercy. God is the greatest. Christ is the greatest. And he is the reason for the celebration. So go out there, celebrate, enjoy yourself. But don't forget, 2023 is upon us. So also have plans, on how you're going to navigate in the coming year. I wish you Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year. God bless.